Hey everybody, thanks for wandering back out to the Digital Hermitage. I'm the Hermit, you can call me Hiccup, and guys, today I want to show you the Surge. If you followed along in any of the Valheim stuff and you've ever heard me mention a Dark Souls or a Souls-like game, you've probably heard me mention the Surge. And I really just want to play this in anticipation for Elden Ring, and I don't know how common or how often I'll be able to put these videos out, guys. I'm kind of just making them on the side as I go here, but I really want to share this with you guys today. And I am going to be sharing the story a little bit because I don't know everything about this game. Disclaimer, I don't know everything. I am not a master of this game, but I love this game to death. I have nothing bad to say about this game. I'm so excited to show this game to you guys. I love the combat, I love the story, and I'm really excited to share that with you. So if you do want to skip the story for now, if it's not something that interests you at the moment, you know, maybe you want to come back and see this stuff later, or you just want to see the gameplay to see what this game's all about, because I keep talking about it. I'll leave a timestamp in the description. You can definitely just skip all this stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and get a new game started, guys. Let's get going. I am so excited. You guys excited? Please tell me you're excited. I'm so excited to share this with you. How many of you have played this before? Or is this something I'm showing you for the first time? I'm really excited. If this is something I'm showing you for the first time, stick around and enjoy it, guys. If it's not the kind of game that you'd like to play because of the difficulty or the combat or it just not your style, stick around and hang out with me anyway. I just have to show this. I have to show this to you guys. Just all right, enough of me. Enough of that. Here we go. Oh.
The ancient Greeks once said, "A society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they know they shall never sit in." We tend to forget about this, tend to be careless, but we have to rise to the task together. It's up to all of us to sow those seeds, and it's up to us to nurture them towards growth. Creo is not just another company. With Project Resolve, we are building the path to the future. Follow us into a new era, a utopia for all mankind. With every launch, we're healing our planet, restoring its natural shield. A return to the green world we remember, where our children can once more play in the sun. Resolve is not only revitalizing the Earth, but its people too. We've all dreamed of it, and now Creo is making it a reality.
Look at that.
Together,
look at
we're
it.
Strong. Together, we can make a change.
Oh, that's crazy.
Your potential with us.
I mean, it would be hard to say no. Well, you'll see. Guys, I love this game so much. There goes Project Resolve. We'll get into that later. Hey, are you guys gonna make a third one? You should make a third one. Do Hiccup the Hermit a solid and make a third. I don't know that we'll ever get a third one.
I know you're glad to be here.
Oh, Don.
I am.
What's
and
up,
I'm glad
Don?
to see ya. Creo, you know who we are, or at least you think you do. Everywhere you turn, we're there, whether you see us or not. Maybe it's time to take a closer look. Creo is one of the world's largest manufacturers of consumer and industrial products, but we're so much more. And that's why you're here. At Creo, we're always reaching for the stars.
Tell us all about it, Don.
We've always had our eyes on the big picture. From work in the third world, valuable minds in the city education initiative, and of course, programs like Project Resolve that benefit us all. Creo not only wants to change the world, Project Resolve, we aim to save it. There's no divide here. At Creo, we're all in this together. So welcome to your new life as part of the Creo family.
A heads up with Don. Everybody remember Don's face? We're gonna see Don a lot. I like Don. Don's a great guy. Also, this is our main guy, Warren, and Warren is awesome. This is one of those games where the main character actually has a personality and talks, and Warren is one of the coolest dudes ever. He's also an Iron Mouse fan. Let's see if I can get a zoom in on this shirt. Hey, Warren! What's up, man? Long time no see. I haven't played this game on PC very much. I've beat the crap out of it on my console, but I gotta say, it looks so beautiful on PC right now. I'm losing my marbles.
To Creo.
But I plan on making these not so cut up. This was just me. This is just me relaxing. Come hang with Hiccup. Anyway, I was bragging about Warren here. Warren is awesome. I love his personality.
To registration.
Oh man, guys.
Creo believes in the right tool for the right job and the right person to wield it.
Creo World. Who doesn't want to go to Creo World? Look, there's Iron Mouse in the corner. You can see Iron Mouse, and our boy Warren is a big Iron Mouse fan.
Please choose from our 2 currently available positions and form an orderly queue.
All right, so here's one of the first decision
You will
points.
receive your personal work gear voucher after registration.
So it's really just going to give you a couple pieces of gear from one armor set or the other, depending on what you pick. And I do think that the actual like rig that they're going to set us up with, because that's what Warren's going to get here in a minute, that they were showing off there in the intro video. I do think it gives you a little bit of a stat bonus. I think the Rhino gives you a little more impact, and the Lynx gives you a little more attack speed. I can't confirm that. It's what I think. If anyone knows for sure, let me know.
If you believe you can move mountains, Creo has the job for you. Because as a heavy operator, you can literally do that.
You can
Pure
literally
power,
do
relentless performance. Nothing can hold you back. Are you ready? Then join us as a heavy operator and save tomorrow today.
Now we're going to become a human forklift is pretty much what's going to happen here. Fancy gear. What was that tool used for? That's what I want to know. Anyway, guys, let's sign up. Warren's here to work, aren't you, buddy? So let's apply.
Rig installation program running. Program complete. Patient sedated.
What?
Initiating surgery.
But Warren! Oh. Oh, it hurts every time. No. He was supposed to be sedated.
Implanting neural link.
Oh, so that's how that started. Warren, buddy. Come on, wake up, man. Well, I know, right? Like, what is this thing? Get off me. Oh, that moment always gives me chills. He's standing, guys. Warren, buddy, you're in trouble, though. We're in trouble, though. Okay, guys. Welcome to the Surge. I'm gonna let all this DLC stuff pop up and get out of our way, because we're gonna get a lot of it, because I own all the DLCs. There we go. Yeah, let me let all that skip by. We're gonna get around to it, so you don't need to see it. That was actually a good bit of stuff. Alright, moving on. So, guys, yes, welcome to the Surge. I guess a couple of things before we get started. It's not typical. You know, normally in games like this, you'd have a heavy attack and a light attack. In the Surge, you have a horizontal attack and a vertical attack. And if you chain them together, you can get all sorts of crazy combos going. But we have such a limited stamina. I recommend if you're just starting out, don't go crazy with your combos. 2 or 3 hits and you're going to want to back out, because dodging is going to be one of the main things you're going to do to survive in this game. And you're always going to want a little bit of stamina left in your bar to dodge with. We can't sprint, and sprinting actually lets us slide around. Certain weapons don't let you do that. I think certain ones actually let you dash, or that might be the second one. I get the two kind of mixed up because I play both of them so much, actually. Alright, we're going to go around and get a couple of extra items around here. I might need to turn my sensitivity down, guys. This is pretty harsh, actually. I am playing with the controller. We're back on the controller. It's comfy. I hope it's alright for you guys. You'll have to let me know how it's handling and how everything looks, and how it compares to my my mouse handling skills. Alright, let's get a slide in. Hi-ya! The other thing sprinting will let us do is jump, so we can actually, like, watch this, guys. Watch this. Hi-ya! Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff you can do. I haven't even gotten into the fun stuff yet. But we made it. This is where we've been trying to get. That little symbol right there, that's Creo's little symbol, the plus, square, and circle. Okay, we got a little rig Medbay here to fix us up. Or not doing too hot. Your power core is defective. Alright, so we gotta do something about that.
Are you receiving? Hello? Can you hear me? Are you still there? Your rig has been damaged. Its distress beacon has been triggered. You need to get back into the factory.
I don't know you. I'm surrounded by dead people here. Maybe someone would like to explain what's going on.
I'm sorry, I don't know. You need to get inside. Maybe you can make something to protect yourself. Operations always has a gear assembly.
That doesn't really help all that much.
The rig seems to work for me. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. I mean, I can walk. Huh. Never thought I'd be able to say that again.
Well, that's good to hear, but the power core is damaged. You'll have to find a new one to make your rig fully functional.
And where am I supposed to do that?
Well, okay. I'll just stroll right on over to the factory then.
I certainly don't recommend walking, but there should be a maglev station nearby. They're never far from ops.
Alright.
On my way.
Be careful, and don't forget to replace the power core of your rig or you're not going to get very far.
Alright, guys. Let's get going. Lots to do. Oh my gosh, it's Firefly! I'm pretty sure that's his name. I'll see you later, pal. Yeah, you and your little claws. Get out of here. We'll deal with that later. Anyway, guys, if you're just starting out, take a right when you come out of this med bay, and you won't be able to get up this lift here, which is, you know, this is how we're going to get around eventually. Use these little lifts to move around, but get you a nice free implant back here. We'll get into implants in a little bit. You know, there's a lot to cover today, guys. There's a lot to cover. This is a crazy game, and I'm going to talk a lot. I love talking about this game. All right, first baddie. So, we're going to have to hit something unarmored, because armored stuff, yeah, we don't have the power yet. The rig that we're wearing is damaged. We can barely function. So we're going for these unarmored pieces, which is pretty much just his head. So in this game, you target individual body pieces. You can target a head, right arm, left leg, right leg, you know, body. And that is pretty much how you do combat. It's also, ow! Hey now. It's also how you gather gear. Go around and we literally just chop off the limb of the enemies that we want. You know, of the pieces that we want. Literally, you just hacking enemies to pieces in this game to get what you need. Another implant there. Alright, we're going to have to go after another unarmored piece. Get a little bit more combo heavy on this guy. Alright guys, I'm going to show you another thing I love about this combat real quick. So in this combat, you can actually duck. and hop. And he doesn't really have an attack for me to hop. But that first attack that we can duck, you duck it, and then immediately attack, and you counter, and it really leaves enemies open. And you've really got to time that duck and hop. You've really got to make sure you know what you're doing, because it is a very tight timing window. You can dodge, you can duck and hop just about any horizontal attack most of the time. Vertical attacks usually need to be dodged, just completely dodged. There is a block. The block requires a lot of stamina, and different weapons use different amounts of stamina to block with. So, like, the one-handed weapons here are not great for it, but not bad. And there is a little bit of a timing to it. See, I didn't time that one at all. We were just holding it. Kind of holding that one too. But if you can time it, yeah, there is a little bit of a nice, like, perfect timing, and it does reduce the amount of stamina you use. All right, let's take this guy out. Bam! Duck it. Yeah! Oh, okay, that wasn't a perfect one, though. See how I bounced off him? Let's just dodge away from that. Oh, I thought he was going to do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Bam! I'm probably just... Oh, yeah, I think we're kneeing him in the chest, which is actually not good for now because we don't have our power core. Let's go put our power core in. Just a quick little run back to the ops over here.
This is not a scheduled break time.
It is now. All right, the fault has been resolved. So, from here, we level up. So this is where you bring all of your tech scrap, which is essentially your souls if you're coming from Dark Souls. But you can bank it here. You can keep it safe here. But every time you rest at the Medbay, the enemies reset, and something else resets that I will get into later. But keep in mind that a lot of everything resets when you rest here. So, implants. One of the implants we have is that vital injection, which has been healing us. Super nice. Let's see what else we've got. I really like the aggression amplifier right off the bat. Finishing moves is something we're going to get into here in just a second now that we have our power core. So let me go ahead and equip that because we'll get health back for every finish move that we perform. Also going to give myself a little bit more health with this vital boost. Always good. And we may do this one to look for secrets. I know where most of them are, but I'll show you guys how to use that thing anyway.
Connection to database restored. Checking database. Gear voucher detected.
The gear voucher. So this is something.
Voucher redeemed.
Yeah, we picked the Rhino class, so it's actually going to give us the schematics for the arms and the legs here, which is awesome. I recommend it. It's a great piece. It's a great armor set, but we don't have the pieces because you need pieces. You need legs and arms, and we don't have the tech scrap. So let's get back out in the field, guys.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
I'm sure they do. All right, guys. So now everything has changed. The world is ours. Do you see that tiny little bump of health we've got from that vital boost? It's barely anything. All right, wake up, pal. Things are different now. Hey. Hey, you. Hey, you. Yeah, you. All right, so now we aren't going to bump off of, so now we aren't going to bounce off of any enemy body parts. Now we're really going to chop away. So let's try and get this guy's weapon. If you target their right arm, because I think every enemy is right-handed, which is sad. I always keep my eyes out for a left-handed enemy, but I don't think they exist. Boom. Split him up. You guys hear the little... Yeah, you hear the little noise going off? That's it. That's how you use the little treasure finder. It's actually kind of annoying, and I'm going to go unequip it real quick. And then we're going to come out here and use this new weapon.
Do you require assistance, Warren?
But yeah, if it's your first time playing, this proximity sensor is pretty sweet. I wouldn't pass it up. you know, use it to help you find treasures that you can't see, treasures in boxes and stuff.
Take care.
Definitely give it a shot. Okay, switching weapons. We're going to a single rigged weapon. We've been using a one-handed weapon. You know, nice. It's a club. It's pretty. Let's call it what it is. It's a club. This, on the other hand, attaches to the rig that Warren is wearing. They're very slow. They have a lot of energy gain, though, which is something that you need for cutting off the limbs and gathering the pieces. It's the blue bar over there in the top left-hand corner of our screen, guys. Let's go ahead and try and cut off a body part here. I'd like to get that chest piece going. This combat with this weapon is very slow, but it's also the best shield that I've ever seen. You can pretty much shield block and then counter attack anything anyone throws at you. And if you really get that parry down, which it's not really a parry, but it is like a good timed block, then you can really rip people in half. See what I did there? Anyway, I do love this weapon. Another great way to initiate with it if you think the weapon is slow, because it is. It is a very slow weapon. Another great way that I like to initiate with it is the slide. You can start sprinting, get that slide in, which I totally missed right there, but that's okay. You can also charge your attacks. You can hold down your bumpers, the bumper and the trigger, or your attack buttons if you're playing with the mouse and keyboard. You can hold down your attack buttons and kind of charge a little. Yeah. It's not super dramatic. It's a little more dramatic in the second game. A little more dramatic. Doing a good job collecting this Lynx armor set already. We're just going to keep going, guys. Just keep fighting. Ripped his head off. Got the headpiece. Alright, violent. Oh, this game is violent. What do we need? What else do we need? I think we have all the pieces, actually. I think we do have all of the pieces. But I'm going to go after another body piece. The body piece is the hardest one for me to farm. Mostly because it has the most resistance to stagger. So trying to fight someone and hitting them square in the chest is kind of difficult. You really got to make sure that you time things right and make sure that you're watching when they're attacking. Good to go. Taking them out. Now that we've got our power core, we can start overcharging circuits, and this is how we get access to new areas. Is this just annoying, guys? Am I talking way too much? I might be talking way too much. Anyway, on to the next area. Couple of baddies back here, guys. There's really not a whole lot back here, so let's just get into some fun combat. And then I'll show you where a couple of items are nearby. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Squish. Take that leg. Thank you very much. Moving on. Circling around back here. Who we got dancing back here? I'll take that headpiece. Back up a little bit. Swing! Poke! Rip it off! Oh, yeah. Do it quick like a band-aid. What? Anyway. Couple hops up here. Tungsten alloy. So that's a weapon upgrade. And we'll get into upgrading weapons and gear here in a little while. It sounds like I'm throwing a lot at you guys. It's because there's a lot. There's a lot to this game. Very much a lot. Uh-oh. Well, see, I wasn't targeting him, but I was still able to duck and dodge his attack. You can do the same thing with blocks and counters, and you can do the same thing. Yeah, like, it does, yeah, you get what I'm saying. You don't have to be targeting someone to have your moves, your attacks, or your dodge, or all that affect them. Hey, we got a proficiency. Proficiencies increase weapon damage, but they're really not going to pay off until much later game. And I love all the weapon types. So does Warren. Look at him. He loves that thing. I do love that thing too. But Warren, we're going to switch it up real quick. Guys, I think every time I pick up a new weapon, we're just going to switch. So we're dropping in damage a little bit, but we're going to get a little more attack speed and proficiency scaling, which means, you know, the scaling would pay off more if we had more, but we don't. We only have a level 1 proficiency with everything except for that single rigged. And that's okay. But yeah, I'm going to switch every time we find a new weapon. I'm just going to go ahead and switch to show it off and to show off the combat style with it. Over this way, guys, is a shortcut. These are message audio logs that involve a lot of the story, and if you want the nuance of the story, you really need to listen to these. I want to include these, but they can be pretty long and lengthy, and they would add a lot of time onto the video. So if you guys want me to do like a story playthrough instead of just this like kind of relaxed showcase, then I can definitely do that, because I would love to share the story with you guys. And okay, so I am sharing the story with you. The audio logs kind of they'll give you a little backstory, and they're going to give you more lore, and you can experience the game without them, but you will be missing a little bit. So I'm kind, you know, it's just, they can be long. Just, you know, let's just play the game. So guys, I came back here because, you know, this is the shortcut back. You kind of would want to rest here. I'm not going to rest here, and I'll show you why in a minute. What I am going to do, though, is go to the gear assembly, and from the gear assembly, I can actually store all of the pieces, all those things on the side left that you guys saw. Those were the upgrade pieces, and I stored all my tech scrap here, and we're going to leave all that here so that if we die, everything's okay. And we'll come back and do more of that later. The reason I didn't rest at the Medbay, and we're just going to pick on this guy really quick to show this off. The reason I didn't rest at the Medbay is, guys, watch the bottom right-hand corner where my tech scrap comes in. See how it says 1.65? Did you guys see that? It was, I kind of moved, and hang on, let's do it again. Let's do it again real quick. There it is, 1.65 down there. So as I'm fighting and as you're, you know, slaying your enemies, you're building up a multiplier. And every time you rest at the Medbay, you not only reset all the enemies, but you reset that multiplier as well. But if you rest at the gear assembly, you'll just reset the enemies and not the multiplier. However, you can't level up, and you can't change out your implants or your customizable stuff for setup for Warren here anywhere other than the Medbay. So it's kind of a trade-off. But I like to stay away from the Medbay as much as possible to keep up that multiplier. Alright guys, this is another great big room with lots of combat. Let's get into it! There's really not a whole lot of items out here, and they're really easy to see, so you'll see me picking them up. Boom! We're off to a great start. Let's go after a leg. Ha! Ooh, that one almost got me. Ow! Ow! I'm playing like I have a lot more stamina, which is silly. I shouldn't do that. Boom! Oh, man, guys. There we go! Combo, combo, combo. Yeah, the one-handed sword is a great weapon. The one-handed is very balanced. It's got good speed, good damage, good impact for staggering people. Hello, buddy! Oh, yeah! Duck him again. Hi-ya! Chop him in half. Right down the center. Well, that was a little silly looking. Another guy right around the corner here. Let's take his weapon. Ow! Oh, sorry, Warren. Duck! Woo! Just let him attack. There is a backstab. It's not really so much a backstab as it is what you just saw. It's a... He kind of kicks and stuns them. The kick itself doesn't really seem to do a whole lot of damage. There are two more guys back here, but we're coming back for this power circuit right here. Oh, we got another weapon proficiency. Let's switch back to the single rig. Every time we get a proficiency, we'll swap weapons. That's usually how I like to play. I like to mix it up a lot, so let's keep doing that, because that's what I'm comfy with. And I like to show off everything. This game needs to be showed off, and all of it's just, look at it. Look at it. It's a little bloody, but you know, hey, come on. Alright. Another one hidden back here. Yeah, he doesn't like to be engaged. We have to come back here and actually start a fight with him. Ow! I'm using the same weapon you are. Smash! Sad the push was kind of in the way. We kind of lifted him up in the air. Did you guys see that? That was awesome. Alright, going back out here. Can I grab this right here? Overcharge the circuit. Open the doors. Let us in. Welcome to the next area. Woo. Yeah. And this is another shortcut to take you back to the Medbay. But there is a little bit of an ambush here, so watch yourself. Couple of little concussion drones. They just like to, yeah, that's all they really do. It's pretty easy to dodge them. I think you can! You can duck them. Smash! Stop dancing. There you go. Stop dancing over there. There is a little lift over here with an item up here. I forget what the item is. I remember where all this stuff is mostly, but I forget what it is. Just a pile of metal scraps. Oh, material scrap. So the material scrap, guys, that's just more tech scrap. That's our little level up material down there. Let's go drop that off at home. Look at what they did to poor Warren's head, man. Breaks my heart. Yeah, we're going to drop all this stuff off, and then we'll get back out here.
Welcome, Warren.
Building up the tech scrap, guys. Look at that. 4,545. Is it a lot? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Care.
Going back the way we came, we're going to have to deal with these little concussion bots again. Bam! Ow! Let's not get hit. How about that? Ooh! Ooh, that kind of hurt, actually. Yeah, we didn't have the stamina, and when you don't have the stamina, it translates into health damage. That's pretty much how the block works. Guys, look at this building structure, too. That's crazy looking, isn't it? Anyway, if you guys make it this far, jump back here behind this arm. Ugh, poisonous. Welcome to the third weapon type, staff. So now we've got one-handed, single-rigged, and staffs. And if you think the staff is flashy and fun, it is! There's a secret area back there, but we'll deal with that in a little bit. What's back there is a little challenging, and we'll get to it. Come and fight me, big guy. Let's show off the staff, shall we? That is the slowest approach ever. Let's get in there. Ow! Oh, man. Okay, they got little laser bots back there. Not good. Boom! I gotta get into the combos more. The staff really pays off and starts to show its awesomeness when you have a little more stamina. Uh-oh! Gotta dodge. That little red line is bad. There we go. Boom! The thing about these bots is when you get close, they do that little surge and that burst, and that's gonna take away all your energy buildup and all your stamina buildup. Oh, that was close. Ow! Smash! I really need to be using more stamina while fighting with this staff. Or have more stamina when I go into attack with it. Keep him cornered. There we go. Alright, we're built up to 2-time multiplier. An E-cell. So that implant you guys just saw actually will give you more power, more energy to generate. And you need energy to do all of these limb cutting attacks. Like any... Ow, we just took that right in the face. Sorry, Warren. It was a bad time. Ah, it was a bad timing on my part. Oh, I can't believe we dodged that. That was so tight. The hitboxes in this game are wonderful. Everything about this game is wonderful. Bam! Alright, that didn't get us any pieces at all. Sad day. There's an audio log back there. And if we drop... Oh, get out of my way, boxes. Sorry for the camera angles there, guys. Yeah, if we drop down this way from those boxes... Actually, back here. Do you guys remember this? We were just here. And if we're really careful and we do a sprint and a jump, yeah, you can make it right back up on the stairs. It's the weirdest little jump. It's more of like a forward jump than anything else. But, alright guys, we're about halfway done with the level. What do you guys think so far? Is it awesome or are you gone? Is anyone still there? Who's still hanging out with me? Who's still hanging out with Warren? High five, Warren. Or not. Okay. Anyway. Alright, still using the staff. Let's get down here into the next area. Oh yeah, another laser bot. And a couple of concussion bots out there too. Hiya! Bam! 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 Ow! Don't do that. Silly concussion bot. Oh, the nice thing about the staff is that reach. Oh, yeah, the combos make the staff more and more awesome. Stamina is something I'll be trying to level up as quickly as possible. But the way you level up in this game is not what you think. You'll see, you'll see. It's wonderful, it's all wonderful. I'm just gonna keep saying that over and over and over again. Hey, we got a proficiency. Time to change up the weapon types again. Alright, going back to the single rig. Big, heavy, slow. Fighting with single rig is kind of like fighting with a shield, honestly, in my opinion. Like, that's what it looks and feels like to me. Like, you're literally fighting with a giant shield that is also a punching glove. Alright, so this is an ambush. It looks innocent, but there's another one behind that box in there, so you gotta be really careful. As soon as you get this guy to start paying attention to you, he's gonna show up. And it's gonna be a 2-on-1, and it's not fair. It's never fair. Do it. Oh yeah! Switch enemies, bam! Back it out. I don't have a lot of stamina, guys, so combat in the early game is really, really about just picking your blows, especially if you're fighting multiple enemies at a time. You're not gonna have the stamina to sit there and just fight endlessly. Later, yes. Later, you will be able to just dance around like you own the floor. Earth doesn't need resolve. Resolve is not the answer. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Story stuff. Story stuff. There's a lot of really secret, awesome story stuff written on all the walls and the graffiti if you really know what's up. Lots of wreckage out here. Nothing important though. Nothing super important. Whoop. Stop. Camera's being a little funny. Sorry, guys. All right. We're almost done with the first area. There's a little bit more left to do, guys. Let's get to it. Oh, here we go. Ow! Oh, man, Warren, I'm sorry. I'm rusty. It's been a while, my buddy. I've been playing the second game a lot. But I couldn't just start with the second game and not show you guys the first game and introduce you to Warren. Oh, buddy. Oh, there's a proficiency. Let's swap again. Back to the one-handed. Hello. Oh, there we go. We got that duck in. That duck just lets you keep your, lets you keep the distance. It uses a lot less stamina than a dodge, and you can stay right in your enemy's face and keep the fight going. That door is blocked, but if you sneak around this side, there's a nice little item right here. What do we have here? More material scrap. So the material scrap, guys, you use that back at the Medbay. Like you literally like use it, and it becomes extra tech scrap for you to spend. It's pretty much just like little pocketfuls of loose money laying around. Okay, everybody listen real careful. Did you hear that? Go back up the stairs at this point. And that door that was locked is actually going to be open because our friend here busted it open. Hop out. Good job. Let's see if we can get a back kick in there. Hi! Yeah! There it is. Yeah, it doesn't actually do any damage, but man, it really messes them up and allows you to just combo. Duck. Hiya! Hiya! Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. Get us a nice torso piece. Can you hear it? There's a bot behind that box. Don't give it a chance. Give it the old dash and stab. Whoop. Dash and stab. Really clean, easy way to initiate if you're new to the game and you like to do that. You want to just get in and out real quick to test an enemy. Do a dash and attack. It's a nice, with just about every weapon, it's got a nice little stab. Poke. It's real quick too. Back up and around. What do we have around this corner? Oh yeah. Fighting in a narrow corridor is fine by me. Come and get it. All these guys have the same kind of attack pattern, so once you get used to it, guys, you really can just use the duck and the counter attack, bop, as much as you want. And I encourage the practice. They really telegraph that swing, and you can duck it no problem. And if these guys seem a little sluggish and slow, it's because it's the beginning of the game. They're really taking it easy on you here. They're giving you a chance to really love the game. That voltaic dynamo is going to give us the ability to generate more energy per attack, which is great because we need energy for cutting limbs. We need energy for a lot of things. All right, this guy has our armor, the Rhino armor, so I'm probably going to farm him up as soon as we beat him this time. We might come back and kill him a few times because I want that whole armor set. Look at how big and beefy he is. So because we picked the Rhino set to start with, we have the arm and the leg, but we want the chest piece. So let's go ahead and get it. Now he's going to be a lot beefier than other enemies because that armor is kind of like a heavy armor set. So you're not going to deal as much, especially to that chest. He's going to have a dash attack. We're going to duck. Yes! Come on. He does a lot of damage too with those. Yeah. And the weapons that he's using is the other weapon type, which we're going to have to pick up as soon as we're done beating him the first time here. I just really want this chest piece. If he'll drop it. Guys, he's so tough, actually. Yeah, okay, I was kind of poking at him kind of slow there because I really wanted to guarantee getting this chest piece. Oh, the chest piece is very difficult. He will have the weapon every time you see him, so it's very easy to come back and get the weapon, which we're going to do real quick. But he's not guaranteed to always be wearing a full set of armor, so I wanted the chest piece. It's the hardest piece for me to gather on anyone, so we got it. Awesome. Here's a lift to unlock that we visited real early when the video started. You guys remember this? Oh, yeah. No problem. Let's go. I'm not going to visit the Medbay again.
Good to see you.
I'm just going to visit the gear assembly to drop off our scrap. Look at that scrap pile up, guys. I kind of want to make some of this armor, but we're not going to yet. That's not true. I do want to make the chest piece, guys. I don't even know if we can wear it. We might not be able to wear it yet. We can wear it. Okay, cool. So we have the chest piece. The reason I made the chest piece is I wanted the lights. Your chest piece will provide you with, like, body lights. And it's super handy, and we're going to need that for where we're going.
Have a nice day, Warren.
Hey, how do you know Warren's name? Moving on. All right, going back the way we came. So we rested at the gear assembly again, and that does not reset my heals, by the way. A certain number of kills or tech scrap amount gathering or generation, I'm not entirely sure, but something will reset them for you. Wow, did you guys see that dash? He's on it. We gotta. All right, come on, buddy. I want those. Yeah, I want those weapons. But yeah, if you just. So I know it seems like there's a finite amount, and there is. And if I keep getting hit that often and that hard, I won't have any left. But, whoa! What is he doing up there? Oh, man, we're, like, stuck under him. Okay, he's not attacking. Interesting. Well. I'm going down after him, guys. I want that weapon piece. Oh! Yeah! Okay, we got it. Well, that was awesome. We got the weapon type. All right, guys, let's check out the new ones. So these are called twin-rigged weapons. Say that 3 times fast. Twin-rigged weapons. Twin-rigged. Anyway, look at these things. These are lots of fun to fight with. Lots and lots of fun to fight with. I'm going to skip these guys and just get us back up to where we were so we can continue, guys. Let me get back up to where we were. So I guess something I should mention is by wearing this heavy armor Rhino chest piece, we're actually putting ourselves at a slight disadvantage for the moment. While we are getting a ton more armor, we are actually using up 10% more stamina for everything. So you get a little bit more armor, you get that light, all handy, but you're not getting any, and I repeat, you're not getting any stamina reduction. You're actually making everything harder for yourself. Everything costs more stamina, flat across the board. To me, it's worth it, especially with these weapons. Aren't they crazy? I love these twin-rigged weapons. They're absolutely feral. So much fun to use. And if you like fast, flurry, crazy combat, then, you know, you would really like these, I think. Get those tutorial tips out of here. I don't know. Hey, what are you doing down here? He's supposed to be somewhere else. Yeah, there we go. Slashing and stabbing like a maniac. I love this stuff. Let's just try and take this guy out. Can we lure him in? Come fight me in here so we don't draw. Well, let's get him. Shall we? Yeah! Oh yeah, we're going to have lots of company in a second. We've got a couple of his buddies coming to help him. I guarantee it. Yep. Well, let's get in there. There we go. It's a lot harder to generate impact and stagger with these weapons. They don't have a lot of impact, so you just really have to go for the full combo. When you go into attack with these, you really want to commit. You either want to just get in and get a hit or two, or you really want to stand there and actually follow through with a combo, because if you don't, you won't stagger them. Beautiful. Alright, let me collect this stuff. A couple extra pieces, body pieces, extra pieces. And this is why we got the light, guys, so we could get down here. Because it's going to be dark down here. All the lights are out. Couple baddies down here. Let's take them out quick and quiet. Ow. What was that little poke? Rip it off. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now that he's taken care of, guys, go through these doors. And down beneath us is another one of those little switches that we want to get. We really want that one. And there is a guard in front of it. And I will say he fights a little differently. This is your first taste of, like, enemies later on in the game. Because he fights not so much like a sluggish zombie. And a lot more like a crazy person. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, see, that didn't stagger him. He's got more armor. The two pieces of armor that he's wearing, our armor, the rhino armor, that's really helping him take our hits. Oh yeah, just trade blows. You don't have the stamina to sit there and fight him too hard. Oh, come on, make a move, buddy. Make a move. I really like to react in this game, guys. It's a safe way to fight. Oh, we beat him to it. There we go. All right, feeling good. Feeling good about it. Getting lots of scrap. I'm not going to switch yet, guys, because I think we're actually level 2 or 3 with everything already. Okay, that's the best implant in the game right there. That one. Convert energy into health. All right, so you can only do a little bit at a time, but when we get back to the Medbay, I'll show you guys what that's all about, because that is my favorite. A couple more audio logs. Oh yeah, there we go. Not a problem. I don't even need to do anything to make this game look good. The combat speaks for itself, guys. It's so smooth, it's so beautiful, it's so brutal. I love it. Whoa, where am I going? Camera's got me messed up. There we go. All right, so now that you've come this way first, because there is another way to get down here earlier, now that you've come this way, that we've turned all the lights on, and we won't necessarily need the lights on our gear too much, but I'm going to leave them on just because it is a little dark down here. All right, there's a bot above him that we want to kind of take out first. There we go. Ow. Really? Come here. Okay, guys, a lot of this next bit is really just straightforward. It's just a tunnel, a bunch of enemies, and a couple of cool things to unlock, so we're going to go through it. And I'm just going to try and make the combat look awesome and flashy. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get rumbling. Sliding around. Just sliding around. Again, more story stuff. And I really do want to include it, but the video is already going to be long enough. And the video and all of that would just take longer. I would have to break each area up into 2 or 3 sections, guys, if you really wanted to see that happen. But I really just kind of wanted to give you a sample of what this game is all about. And at its core, for me, it's a combat game. Oh, look at it. It's so much fun. How can you not want to play this? Bring it, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's going to swing it like a... See, he's using a one-handed weapon, but he's swinging it like a single-rigged weapon, which is interesting. They don't know what they're doing. I mean, I'm surprised Warren does. Warren, where'd you learn how to fight so well, my buddy? We leaving any pieces back here? Oh, yeah, lots of pieces. Lots of pieces. Moving on. Who's next? Got a drone right here. This is one of those laser drones. And again, when you get really close to them, they like to... Oh, that one actually shot me. Yeah, they usually do the little pulse. And that can really mess you up if you're close to them. Alright, continuing down the hall. Okay, so now that we've activated the power, this door is unlocked. If you get down here the other way, this door will be locked when you come through.
Anyone there? I want to get out!
Oh gosh, look at the big guy in our armor with that heavy weapon, guys. That's the first heavy weapon we're going to see in the game. And I really want to get it from him. So we're going to take our time and we're just going to kind of poke at that right arm to guarantee it. And I need to keep backing away from this drone, because the drone is really not going to help if it's just going to keep shooting me. What am I stuck on? Oh, this is a dead end. This is bad. I'm trying to be all cool and stuff. Oh, no. Okay, we might have to come back, guys. I really don't want to die. Ooh, we might have to come back. Yeah, let's get back to the medbay, and I'll bring you back when I get back here. All right, I normally don't rest at the medbay, but we do need to heal, and I need to change out some implants. Guys, we're getting rid of this one, and we're getting rid of our vital injection, and we are replacing it with the voltaic injection. Oh, I can't? Guess we need to level up a little bit. Or we need to lose our armor piece, actually. Okay, now go to the medbay and change out this for this. I'm also going to change out the mechanized counterweight because I'm not using that anyway. We'll get around to using something like that later, guys. Alright. So now that we're using this injectable does not have a limit
Nice day,
on,
Warren.
you know, it's not like 3 uses or 4 uses or 5 uses. It is however much energy you've gathered. You know, if you can see it, guys, the blue bar has 2 little red dashes in it, and beneath each dash is a little symbol. The little saw symbol is how much we need to actually cut off a limb from an enemy, and the little, like, needle syringe is what we need to actually use our heal. So we have to build up that much energy in order to heal, and I love it. It is the best. This is the best injectable and the healing item. It just really lets you play. It lets you keep alive and stay in the field and really build up that multiplier, which we had to say goodbye to. That heavy weapons guy better still be there, guys. I know he's kind of a special spawn when you activate the lights and you go there and you open the door for him. There is a small chance he might not be there when we get back, and if he's not, I'm going to be really sad because I really wanted that heavy weapon. Big fan of the heavy weapons in this game. My first playthrough in both games was with strictly heavy weapons, and I had so much fun doing it. Also, it should be noted that this new healing item that I'm using... Oh, time to switch. We'll go back to single, one-handed. Should be noted that this new healing item I'm using does not heal as much as a normal injectable. This, you know, energy-based one that we're using now, it does not heal as much. Guys, I would cut this out, but you know, the game's all about combat, so let's whoop us some enemies and have us a good time getting back to where we were, shall we? I'm gonna kind of speed rush it with the combat here. Let's do it. I'm not even gonna worry about picking up items until the battle's over. Hey, pal. Ah, we took his hit and just kept on rolling. Nothing. Haha, that went well. Couple items around here. Couple of good drops. Alright, moving on. I'm gonna skip some of these enemies, guys, and just get us caught up to where we were. It's actually pretty easy to dodge by a lot of enemies in this game if you really want to. Although some fights like this one, I don't recommend you dodge by because they will chase you. Enemies will chase you pretty hard in this game too. It's not like infinite, they won't chase you forever, but they will chase you for a good while until they lose like the ability to follow you or you've just gone way, way beyond their area. Wow, I should, you know, stamina. One of these days we'll have more stamina, guys. One of these days. If you are looking to just rush through, kind of like I am right now, the head is usually the best thing to attack. It's the easiest body part to damage, and it's the easiest thing to hit to cause an enemy to be staggered. So if you're really looking to just plow through people, the head is the best thing to target. Armored or not, honestly, in my opinion. Okay, guys, I'm really hoping heavy. Hey, heavy guy's still there. Good, good. Hey, 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 knock that off. Uh-oh, did you see him coming at us? That was the slowest, weirdest leap ever. I want to dodge around heavy weapon guy. Take out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, heavy weapons. Let's see if we can get us this awesome heavy weapon, guys. I love this weapon. Let's not get carried away. Don't get carried away, Hiccup. Oh, that heavy weapon does so much damage. Yeah, I'm actually pretty confident that the injectable I'm using does actually half the amount of healing. I'm pretty sure I just saw it deal 30 health, give us 30 health back. Can I just take this weapon from you? Please cut that arm off. Oh, yeah! I can't wait to show you guys this. So, let's go around and squish the last couple of enemies in the level, shall we? Look at this thing. I love it. Oh, I love it. It's so slow. It is so slow, though. Okay, I wish I would have kept the lights on my rig. I should have brought the armor piece. And a run, and a jump, and a squish! Boom! So while they are the slowest weapons in the game, they definitely deal the most damage. I'm sure most of you probably guessed that. But they also deal... I think they actually might deal second most stagger. The single rig, this guy wielding that thing, I'm pretty sure that does the most stagger damage. Although, I don't know, this thing has got to be in a close second or third. Boom. I mean, I don't know, this thing might be first. It might very well be first. Kaboom! I love heavy weapons. And I have their attack patterns down a lot better than a lot of the other weapon types. Okay. So, funny thing about this area down here, guys, if it's your first time playing, there is an item back here. Is it worth it? We can go find out. It might kill me to run through here and get that item, and I really don't want to die. There is armor that you can get to come back and get this item later. We might do that, because there's a lot of backtracking, so we might come back and do a little backtracking to get this item rather than just kill ourselves. But, honestly, death doesn't mean a whole lot in this game, so if you want to, it's just down there and to the left. Go ahead and grab it. It's another single rigged weapon, and it's pretty good. It's not a whole lot better than the normal one you get, but it does have a special effect. And if you want to go grab that, then I won't stop you. Go get it. And you can. Once you get it, you have it. So if you get it and you die, that's fine. You'll still have it to make when you get back to the Medbay. So as long as you get to it and grab it, you're fine. We're going to leave it for now. Kaboom! Oh yeah, just slamming enemies around with this thing. I love it. This is a DLC that I'm going to have a lot of fun showing you guys if we get around to it, but we're not going to get into it now. I don't even think you can get into it right now. Let's get back up here and unlocking this door. That's the map of the area we've been running around in, just in case you were wondering. There we go. And that brings us back out here, guys. Does this look familiar? It should. And that's a nice little shortcut back to the medbay through here. Actually, no problems. Kablooey. Very nice. Alright, I'm just going to run us back to the medbay, guys. And then it's time to challenge the boss of the area. Ow! Don't do that. That hurts. Anyway. Alright, back at the medbay.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, they will lock you out if enemies follow you here. Oh, guys, I guess there is a couple more things I want to show you, actually, before we go fight the boss. Let's go back to the beginning. Everything back here is actually a little weaker than the rest of the stuff out here. We're going to use this until it's at least level 3, guys. Secret area back here. I don't want to call it secret area. Ow. Hey, yeah. It's not really secret, but it is hidden. And these bots, whoa, are going to mess me up bad, actually. I'm just going to grab that item. That's really the only thing back there that we wanted. And now I'm going to try and run myself back to the medbay before they kill me. Ah, I don't want to die. We're doing so good. Like I said, death doesn't really mean much. If you die, you drop whatever, you know, tech crap you're carrying. But other than that, there's really no downside. There really isn't. So yeah, there's that little secret area back there. There's a couple drones to fight. Really not a huge deal if you're careful. And if you're wearing some armor, I would have normally have made some armor by now, and I plan on it, actually. We're going to make some armor for the boss fight here in just a second. But there's one thing back here I want to show you. This is a DLC thing. You won't have it unless you have the DLC. But let me clear out a couple of these little bots real quick. Don't mind me. We just really don't want them here for what's about to go down. Okay, so if you have the DLC and you've rested and got your power core, you can come back here and challenge this astronaut. And I love this armor, guys. We will definitely farm this armor up so I can show it to you and show it off in all of its splendor. Now, if you're going to come and challenge this guy, I warn you, this is a taste of things to come. He does not fight like a zombie. He fights like a competent opponent. Like and he hits really hard, and he is wearing a full set of heavy armor, so he is really hard to stagger. And we're going to have trouble fighting him, actually. Yep. Oh! Okay, I'm not going to heal again because I really need to save up that energy to cut off the limb. But his combos will go and go and go. It's going to keep going. Yep, there we go. Oh, look at that dodge. He dodged. He will heal himself, too. He's a really tough opponent for the early game, and he hits so hard that without armor and without really a good grasp of the combat, then you're really in for a long fight with him. Yeah, we're being very careful. I should actually probably be doing this with a one-handed weapon, something a little more balanced, because this thing is costing me way too much stamina to attack with and to dodge. Oh, he's healing himself, which we don't want him to be able to do. Oh, stop attacking and get out. Okay, I can do that. Yeah. We had enough energy built up to... Oh! Ah, he's sneaky. He's very sneaky. Very tough opponent. He's going to keep going. Yep, that combo just goes and goes. Oh, he's going to kill us! I definitely thought he had me right there. This is a tough dude. He's a really difficult opponent. Oh my gosh, guys. He just won't go down. He really won't. Oh, come on. Stand still for a second. Alright, well, we weren't able to get any of his pieces, but I'll come back and farm those pieces up, guys. You just, like I said, you just cut off every one of his limbs, and eventually he'll drop all the armor sets and his weapon, and you can have his full set, and it's a lot of fun. Anyway, let's see if we can craft us an armor set for the boss fight. So I'm going to go with the Lynx set just because it's not the Rhino set. It's not the set that I really wanted to start with, or that we picked to start with, but that's fine. I'm not worried about it. The Lynx set is actually cheaper to use, and I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. Got to craft 2 legs, 1 headpiece, 1 chest piece. Oh, which we can't. We can't yet. Crap, I need to farm some more chest piece. All right, well, we're not going to do that yet. All right, and after we've got that, we're going to spend the rest of our points and actually level up. So it's actually pretty cheap to level up to start with, so we're going to get a couple of good levels here in the beginning. And at level 15, we're actually going to unlock another implant slot, which is pretty cool. I'm going to keep leveling myself up here just to make sure that we can, in fact, equip our armor. There we go. We're going to add another health upgrade just so we can take an extra punch there. Yeah. Okay, now to equip the armor. Headpiece. Nice. The headpiece is going to take 1 core power, and what we've been leveling up, now that we're level 22, that's how much core power we have, and each piece of armor requires an amount of core power to actually be equipped. So let's put everything on. These take 2 apiece, and these are actually increasing our attack speed. They don't give us any impact bonus, if you guys can see that. The stability is how much stagger it takes for us to be staggered, so they actually don't provide a lot of stability. But their attack speed is up, so we're going to be attacking a little faster, which will be nice with this hammer. These legs are some of the best in the game, I think. The stamina consumption and stamina dodge and run consumption are down. Like, they actually cost less to dodge around, which is going to be great for this final boss fight. I could wear this. No, we can't, actually. So this is our set, guys. This is what we're going into the fight with. Let's get out to the boss. I'll show you how to run out to the boss the quickest and easiest way that I know how. The fastest way that I get there. Don't really want to fight anything on the way there. Just going to get there and take him down, and we'll wrap it up after that, guys, because that's the first area. Actually, I take it back. There is one more area we have to check out before we go anywhere. You guys, okay, they're going to leave me alone. I told you there was a secret area back here we'd check out. And now that I'm a little beefier, we'll go ahead and give it a shot. So you're going to have one of those laser drones coming at you. My advice is to lure him out because you don't want to get the big crane's face. You don't want him to notice you right off the bat. Wow, he's really not going to... Okay, we're going to have to go get him. I don't know if you guys can see that giant monstrosity in the background. Oh, yeah. And it very well may just kill us in 1 hit. It's a possibility, I do believe. It is a very big possibility. Alright, so the way you fight these guys is you close the distance as best you can because he's got these weak flaps on his side. See this open panel? Bam! Bam! Get away from him, back away. Yeah, there we go. You don't want to get in front of his mouth, his maw there. Oh, look at how much damage that did to us. That hurt so much, guys, actually. Oof. That's a big old oof. Got to get inside that. Yep. There we go. I don't think we're actually going to beat him, guys. Got to get inside this. No, he took us down. Oh, we did die. All right, well, he's kind of a little bit of a challenge for the first area anyway. You saw how much damage he did to us. Also, definitely don't recommend the heavy weapon for taking that guy down. Oh, I guess I'm glad I died. I can show you guys how death works. Yeah, definitely don't recommend going after that guy with the heavy weapon. You're going to want something with a lot less stamina consumption, like a normal sword or a staff is actually probably pretty good. So there's our souls right there, our little leftover tech scrap. We'll just grab that and get out of here. We'll have to come back and fight that guy later. But anyway, let's continue on this path. Forget these guys. You can dodge right past them. It's really just about this easy to get through everything, guys. Don't worry. You don't have to... I mean, you can walk through places. This guy's no problem. Dodge past him. All right, so this is the area you want to be at because after you activate the power that we did earlier, this area unlocks the boss. And if you walk in here again from either area, from either direction, you will initiate the boss fight. And he is one of my favorite bosses. He tests you. He lets you know what you're in for. Everybody meet P.A.X. Be thankful he doesn't get his primary weapon. Let's get in underneath him. So, we're going to want to take out his ankles, pretty much. We're an ant nipping at the heels of a monster. We want to keep right on top of his feet, except for when he stomps. The stomping is bad. Another stomp. Is he going to triple stomp? He is. Okay. Ow! Oh, we timed that horribly. I was going for a slide in. Oh, we want to close the distance. You do not want to be out in front of P.A.X. Boom! Alright, you guys see the orange bar building up underneath his red health bar? That's kind of a stagger for him. Not necessarily a stagger bar, but it is going to trigger. Ah! There it is. Alright. So he's going to launch rockets at you, and you can dodge underneath him, and you'll hit him with his own rockets. Guys, I will tell you, there is a boss weapon that you get for the end of most boss fights, and if you want a better version of those weapons, there are specific ways to beat all of the bosses. Now, by showing you that little trick there of how to beat P.A.X, I've actually ruined the chance of me getting the version 2 weapon. To get the version 2 weapon of P.A.X, you actually need to beat P.A.X without letting him shoot himself with his own rockets, which I do know how to do, and it's not super hard. Anybody can do it. And the weapon is very nice. I'll tell you what the weapon is. Well, you'll see the weapon after we beat him here in just a minute, if I can beat him. I might get my butt kicked. It is... Oh, nope, we're going to do okay. I think we're going to be all right. Another secret way to beat him, guys, that I'm going to show off here, like right now if I can, is you can actually... This is how you beat P.A.X, actually, without... Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Oh, no. Oh, bad. Okay, well, this is really bad, actually. Oh, yeah, we knocked him down again. So, if you hit his one foot, if you hit one of his feet while the other one is raised, then he actually becomes staggered like this again. And it's one of the best ways to... It is probably the only way to take him down without using the rockets to knock him down. But it's tricky. It is very tricky to time an attack in time with one of those stomps while one of them is raised. See, like, I'd have to attack this one right now. We'll get this one to raise again. Get this one to raise again. Yep. Hit this one while it's up. Ow. Okay. Yeah, see, it's tricky. Ow. Oh, we got to close the gap. It is very tricky. There we go. We'll get a 1-2. Oh, hit the right foot. Yeah. Yeah, we knocked him down again. See? Yeah, okay. That's a good one, the triple stomp, because then you can really predict it a little more easier. Boom! 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 Oh, if only we had leveled up our weapons, guys. You can level up your weapons. You can level up your armor. We didn't do any of that. We built everything base level, and we're fighting him with base level gear, which is the way I like it. I like a good challenge in this game. We knocked him down again. Let's finish it if we can. Ah, maybe not. Yes, yes, we got it. Oh, no, no. We did it. Thanks, P.A.X. Ah, P.A.X is always a good fight, guys. Vital Boost version 3. Lots of health with that. Heavy weapon level proficiency up. I love it. Oh, let's take a look at P.A.X's weapon, guys. P.A.X's weapon is a giant single-rigged blade. Comply, it says. I love this thing, and it's a beautiful weapon. The version 2 does do a lot more damage, and like I said, you just gotta knock his legs out while he's standing on one of them, and you will unlock the level 2 version. The easier way is definitely to get him to shoot himself with his own rockets, but if you want that version 2, you gotta do it the special way. From now on, I will be trying to get the version 2 of all of the boss weapons from here on out. But guys, that's the Surge. Not a whole lot left to show and tell. You've kind of got the whole gist of it. That was a lot to throw at you, but there's so much to this game. There's so much going on, and there's just so much balance in the combat and the gear, and I've got so much more rambling to do on this game. So if you're interested, if you want to see more, please do me a favor. Leave me a like or a subscribe or a comment or something and let me know. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I play The Surge. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys hanging out in the next episode, because I would love to make more of these. I got to show off the rest of it. The next area, the next enemies, the new weapons, the next armor, all the good stuff is just waiting around the corner, guys. Can't wait to show it to you. Hope to see you in the next video. Hope you're having a great day. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys the next time I play Surge. Let's get going, Warren. We've got plenty to do.
Next stop, Central Production B. Personnel